Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of MidPoint. I'm your girl Dailande, and in this video, I'm going to talk about two lessons that I find very important in my life, which I can't seem to run away from anyway. So one of those lessons is that you're going to have to do some things that you don't want to do. This is something that I've always used to hear from when I was younger, high school years, and I hate that statement. I really do. I really hate that statement, but it's a fact. It's true. And it's really more so towards doing something that you're going to have to kind of work a little bit harder for you to get the results that you want. You're going to have to work on something if it really matters to you. You're going to have to put in the work when it comes to your business or a relationship, whatever it is. Because if it really matters to you, you would. Even a relationship, whatever, friendship, okay? All the ships, you got to make sure the ship stays afloat. So that requires some effort and some work into it. Sometimes you're going to have to make some choices and changes in your life that you really don't want to make. You really don't want to do. And it's because you possibly have your mind set on a certain way of doing things, or perhaps you have yet to learn to release control. And this is something that I had to learn in my own life, that I felt like I had to do certain things a certain way. And I realized some things, they do work, but other times I have to just really learn to surrender. So one of the things that you definitely get to do to change that is definitely surrender to whatever the universe, whatever God has planned for you. The good thing about this is sometimes, even though you have to do certain things that you really don't want to do, it may work out in your favor, okay? When you really learn to surrender, and even if you're crying, you're screaming, and you're being dragged out through change, through that tower moment in tarot. The tower represents major changes that the universe or God comes in and creates for you. If you took your time to create, to make the difference, to make the change. If you took your time and you dragged your feet to make the changes, the universe comes in and do it for you. That's when it becomes really uncomfortable. But sometimes it usually turns out to work for you in your favor. Okay. So one of the things that helped me to learn to start surrendering, besides going through a lot of experiences, back-to-back ones, which is one of them, going through a lot of lessons, and really just having to take the time to realize that I'm always taken care of. The universe always got my back, and, I mean well, I'm wise, and I'm trying to make the best choices that I can. And imagination, utilizing my imagination to imprint in my mind exactly what it is that I want to see, exactly what it is that I want to create, what I want to experience. This helps me to surrender a lot more, because there's a lot of times in my life when I realized that when I finally surrendered, or I asked for something, or I envisioned something, it actually manifested. It may manifest on a small scale, or it may manifest exactly how I asked for it, but it actually manifests. So be okay with, the times when you're not sure exactly what's going to happen. You are not sure. And it's a catch-22, right? Because you also have the self-development aspect of it, where it's always be prepared so you never have to get prepared, right? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And that usually makes me feel like, okay, well, if you plan exactly for this, you should be getting this. If you're not getting it, you didn't plan correctly. And it's yeah, but the other aspect of it is having faith, and, you're co-creating in this experience. You could plan all you want, but as we already know, God is going to laugh at your plans, right? So, one thing that I could tell you when it comes to making decisions and choices that you really don't want to make, when you have big changes that's happening in your life, is to surrender. And the second one, it goes hand in hand with this. It's your attitude. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Now, you're going through things that you don't want to go through, or you have to make changes that you don't want to make, and you're upset, you're tight, you're screaming, you're being dragged, you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? You don't understand why it's happening to you and all this other extra stuff. And, there's so many quirky new things of saying things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. And things are happening for you. You may not see it, right? This goes along with what we were talking about earlier. Something is happening and you don't really want to do it the way that you see it's being presented to you, but it's for you. You may not see it. You may not understand what's going on, but it is happening for you. So when you have that attitude of gratitude, you're already appreciating the positive changes, the new ideas, the new lessons, the new opportunities. You know, you're embracing the new that are upon you. You're kind of like saying, I don't know what's going on, but I know it's going to work in my favor, right? Everything is always working out for me. And that's having a positive attitude. And I'm not going to front. It's not always that I'm in gratitude, like an attitude of gratitude. I am, but I'm not always happy. I'm not, like right now, I'm not gonna front. I just made a move and I don't really like it. I'm pissed. I don't want to make this move. I feel like it's all about, I feel like I'm moving backwards. And really, I think that works with when you start to put definitions towards things. Let's say if you got to move back home or you got to do something, it's not because you're moving backwards. Maybe there's some things that you need to still implement, or maybe you have a better opportunity going backwards that will help you to propel you 10 steps forward. And it sounds good. Those are another sentence, right? Another quirky sentence that sounds good, but I've seen it happen time and time in my life for it to be true, for it to ring true. So be open to change and also have the attitude of gratitude, because that is what is going to really help you to elevate and to embrace the new changes that are trying to come into your life, either if you're aware of it or not. Remember, you got plans, but God got something better. Okay, the universe has something better. All right, guys, so that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your attention. I hope you guys stay present every single day. Stay in love. Stay with an attitude of gratitude, all right, and appreciate all of the experiences that you are having, because it's usually for some type of soul evolution, lesson, or reward in your life, all right? Subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below what you think of these two things, how you're implementing it in your own life. And of course, if you need any more information or resources about me, todaiswellness.com information is in the description box below. All right, see you guys. Love you. Peace.